Hello, everyone. Welcome to another scene for Sept of Forgotten Stories, a Werewolf the Apocalypse venue set in Dublin, Ireland. In this scene, we're going to have some more new characters introduced, and we'll see how our player characters react to that. But first, we will have our PCs tell us what they're doing on the Sept this rather chilly afternoon. So first, Estella.
Estella is back on SEP for the weekend. She's visiting everybody. She's visiting Maeve and her aunt and uncle Bailey. And she's got to get the phone number for somebody so she can have a little chat with them before to figure out how to deal with an insane ancestor. But that's not to be dealt with right now. She just wants to relax and unwind and just hang out with people. As soon as I get it sent over, I will have the outfit that she is wearing, like, flashed up.
Alrighty. And Friedolf.
Friedolf is either with his new girlfriend somewhere on set or attending to the garden, trying to learn garden things.
Trying to learn garden things. That's fantastic. Well,
Probably trying to learn garden things then, because Malin is. I don't have her overlay up.
That is fair.
He can be learning garden things from Alyssa. That's fine. So Alyssa would be just giving him basic information on what plants are what, the differences in how they're cared for, and that kind of thing, how she has the garden sectioned based on their different needs, and it's all... She is extremely organized.
Before I forget, there is Estella's outfit for the evening.
Oh.
She is bundled warmly in a nice sweater and all
Amazing.
black, as usual. But she's not goth, which is strange, but she's comfortable.
Those
And that is
gloves
all.
are fucking kick-ass.
I feel like out of character, I feel like if I give her another point of appearance to where it's 4, her, like, in parentheses, like, specialty is gonna be badass. Like, just
That's
badass.
great. I love it. That's great.
Anywho, I'm gonna switch it back in a second, but that's all.
Okay. Okay, Shayna, who do you want to introduce first?
Do we want to do the Monroes or the Konietzkos first?
I don't care.
Hey, stop. Quit. I'm being attacked.
Ah!
Either way is fine with me.
Actually, Avery's gonna get a phone call first.
Okay, let me get little Miss
Do that real
Avi
quick.
up. Ah, quit attacking your sister's fishing pole. No. Okay. There we go. Little Miss Avery.
So she's gonna her phone rings, and it's her sister, the one that's not lost in a chaos realm.
Yeah, the one that's not lost in flux.
And when she answers, she can already immediately tell that there's something off just by the way that Autumn is breathing.
Okay, what's wrong?
I had to come home.
I'm guessing you're already at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you want me to get Poppy, or would you prefer me to send Nate?
Not Poppy. Not right now.
I will get Nate then.
Okay. Thank you.
Because I don't think Aunt Rose is going much of anywhere right now.
Oh.
I will explain when you get here.
Okay.
Because some things have happened.
She not. Yep. Some things have happened.
So she will hang up and then call Nate.
Nate will answer the phone.
Hey, Nate.
I already don't like that tone. What?
You know I love you, right?
Of course, do.
Would you mind going to the airport to pick up my sister?
Are you gonna come with me,
I could.
please? You know, because I would feel very awkward meeting your sister, the other one,
It's the one not
not
lost
in my
in
pack.
flux.
One not in my pack.
Yeah.
Without you. So yeah, you're coming too.
Well, come pick me up and then we'll go get her.
Yep, I'm on the way. They're gonna go do that.
Yep.
So we will introduce the Monroes first because then they will come back with Autumn at about the same time that the other ones get there. That'd be great.
Kieran, stop it. You wee shit.
So, a
Oh my goodness. Yep, I'm just gonna mute because he's being noisy as shit right now.
a howl of introduction will go up. The voice is sort of booming. Almost as if a storm itself projected from his mouth. And it says, Mauricio Monroe, deeded Creepshow, born on 2 legs under a crescent moon, Athro of the Shadow Lords. Me and my family are requesting entry to the Sept. I don't care who lets us in. And upon hearing that, gets the attention of Dev. That's his fucking cousin. And I'm sure that our PCs want to. Hang on, that was the wrong one. Want to investigate this as well.
Yes. Well, Fridolf being a guardian would be like, I'm going.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Estella hears Creep Show, and in her mind immediately goes, I gotta see who the fuck this is. She's like, with a deed name like this, I gotta see who the fuck this is. She's gonna go on. She's been at the house. She'll probably meet up with Dev on the way and chat with him about like cases and shit.
So, yeah, Dev will look to the two Cliff, and he'll say, "So that's my cousin that just requested entry to the sept. The fuck he's doing here, I have no idea."
Your cousin is Creep Show.
He nods.
She can't. She's trying not to laugh, and she's just like, I'm gonna
What?
guess. I'm gonna guess y'all are not very much alike, and because she sees him very much as like straight edge type of person, like for lack of a better phrase, how he is in the fucking show. Like,
Yeah.
she sees him like this, and she's like, I'm gonna guess y'all are not much alike.
We have our differences.
She kind of shakes her head and goes on like walking with him.
Do you two get along?
Oh yeah, we get along.
Oh, then it's okay. And he'll smile and
Get
stuff.
along. I'm just surprised that he brought his entire family. Like they're gonna stay for a while, I guess. I know he wanted to check on Jesse.
More people to take down our enemies. He'll just nod.
I suppose. And let's switch back over to them. So, yeah, they're standing at the entrance of the sept. As soon as Mauricio sees Dev, he runs over and picks him up. He gives him a big hug. Which Dev is just shaking his head and laughing. He kind of, it's almost if he expected that to happen. um, so he just kind of looks around to the others. The Garu children will step forward first to introduce themselves. Should probably do this individually. So let's see. Oh, Camden first. and he will give his introduction. Camden Monroe, deeded bound by honor, born on 2 legs, no moon, Adrian of the Shadow Lords. And then, and he has a very tough exterior. And then his sister. She'll say, I'm Daniela Monroe, dated Voice of Thunder, born on 2 legs under a gibbous moon, foster of the Shadow Lords. And anybody that follows heavy metal would recognize her as lead singer of an up-and-coming band named Living Dead Girl. And then she'll step back and look to her other brother. If Shayna can talk. I guess she's not back yet.
Friedel has started listening to metal. He probably knows Daniela's voice more than her name right now because he's heard her sing. So he'll smile and say, "Your voice sounds familiar."
She gives him a smile. You listen to music?
And he'll nod. Yes, I started to recently.
I front a band called Living Dead Girl.
Oh, yes, that's where I know you from. You are very talented.
She'll smile. Thank you. And so we're going through the Monroe children's introductions. So Camden and Daniela just did theirs. It's Arturo's
Hey,
turn.
good timing.
Yep. Well, we actually got to him a little sooner. I didn't realize you were gone.
Oh. Sorry about that. Had to change a baby butt. Yeah, he will give a small smile and a nod to everyone that has gathered. Arturo Monroe, deeded Ride the Lightning, born on 2 legs under a full moon, Adrian of the Shadow Lords.
And then Mauricio will put his arm around his wife.
Just smile up at him. She's a tiny little thing.
Yes, he is much bigger than she is.
Daisy Monroe, Shadow Lord Kinfolk. And this big lug's wife.
He gives a bit of a smirk. And he Saul is kind of hiding behind everybody.
Arturo's gonna kind of grab his arm and pull him forward. Come on, you. You're the one who hasn't introduced yourself yet.
Um, his face just turns a deep shade of red. Saul Monroe, Shadow Lord kinfolk. And that's all he says. And he just steps back behind everybody else, probably behind his mom. Mauricio just kind of shakes his head and rolls his eyes.
Daisy will go over and just wrap her arms around him.
Is there any more you had?
He peeks.
I mean, it's not like he can peek around his mom. She is much smaller than he is.
Yeah, but somehow he manages to hide behind her. As big as he is.
Estella kind of shrugs and she's like, I don't know, it could be a Russian nesting doll situation here. What do you mean?
I mean, we're not the
Mauricio.
Konietzkos.
Wait, what did you call them?
That was Daisy. She said, we're not the Konietzkos.
That's what they're okay. Out of character. That's what they're called. I can't fucking remember what the Russian nesting dolls are called.
No, Konietzko is another Shadow Lord family.
Oh, okay.
Romanian Shadow Lord family
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
very prominent.
Okay.
Yuri
Yeah.
Konietzko. Yuri Konietzko is the leader of the Shadow Lords. He's the Margrave.
Okay.
Yep.
Estella would laugh at that because I'm guessing if she had any Shadow Lord knowledge at all, she would know that.
She would know
She
who the
would.
Margrave is.
Yes,
Yeah.
she would. Absolutely. So Mauricio will look to Dev. All right, we're all acquainted. You're gonna show us. Are you gonna let us in, or? And Dev rolls his eyes. Shayna, you missed that. As soon as Dev showed up, Mauricio picked him up and hugged him. It's great.
Oh, should be noted about Arturo. He has huge size.
So he would be the biggest one of all. Oh, so does Camden.
Yes,
Camden also has
and
huge size.
Arturo both have huge size.
So they are both towering masses of fucking Garu. Just. But Mauricio probably has the biggest presence.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, Dev just motions for them to come in, doing the rite of cleansing, obviously, of course, and leads them into the sept.
Estella could help with rite of cleansing if that's needed. I don't know how many times it has to be done or whatever, but
Just one per person.
she can help.
Yes, because I don't have any actual Sept NPCs ready to go yet, so.
Don't mind me. I'm just chatting away in the sidebar.
Right.
Y'all are wild.
I have no shame.
No.
Nope. Me either.
No shame. None at all. So yeah, Dev leads them into the sept. And I don't know what else to do with them right now.
Me either.
Kieran has started letting people stay on Sept, especially those that are visiting. So Dev would take them to uh, one of those designated houses. He kind of looks at all of them like, okay, fuck.
It's like, is there going to be enough space?
Hope y'all are close. That's all Dev is gonna say.
Arturo just fucking shrugs.
Daniela smirks. And Mauricio will say we can make whatever work, just as long as we've got somewhere. It's fine.
Estella will speak up and say, "Well, my roommate kind of dipped in the middle of the night, so if you really can't stand each other but so much, a couple of y'all can bunk on the couch and in the spare room at my place. Dev knows you. You're related to Dev, so I can trust y'all."
Fridolf is already using someone's spare room, so he won't say anything.
Saul is not talking. He's gonna be wherever his parents are. So he's like, nope.
Yeah, Daisy just kind of has his arm.
Poor little bean.
It's like the only two kinfolk in the fucking family.
They are the only two kinfolk in the family.
They got real lucky. 3 of their 4 fucking kids are fucking Garu.
Yep. So yeah, Deb will just show them where they can go.
Where have y'all traveled from?
Mauricio will look to her. Boston.
Quite a ways. How was the flight?
He
She's-
furrows his brow.
Yeah, she's kind of joking because she's not sure if they took a flight or if they took the bridge. Like,
He kind of smirks and he says, "Do you really think that I could cram this lot into a plane?"
I mean, Daisy would have to take a plane because she doesn't have noses.
knowing Mauricio, he probably made some sort of fetish to allow her to use a moon bridge even without noses.
Fair.
He's a Therge. He made it happen.
she's like, "Nah, I don't see economy class suiting y'all very easily."
I mean, she wouldn't fly economy anyway.
No, she wouldn't. We're still working on getting that private jet.
Oh my god.
Speaking of private jets, the Konietzkos definitely have one.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. It would notice Saul keeps peeking over at Estella. And as soon as like anyone notices that, he turns red and looks back forward.
Oh, Mom has noticed.
Wholesome AF.
Mom has definitely noticed.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't. I
Frido,
doubt it.
Frido, Frido has no social skills, so he'll smile. He'll smile. You're like Estella.
How loud was that said?
Oh dear, that was unsubtle.
Just talked, so he didn't like try to be noisy, to be loud, but he didn't try to be like speak low either.
Okay. If I'm guessing Estella would hear that. She's like, she's like, we whisper those things. Like that's the most polite thing she could say. She's just like, we whisper questions like that or statements.
Daisy is just gonna kind of rub his back.
Yeah, he's now very much mortified. As soon as they get to the house, he is bolting inside without coming out.
Yeah, she
Oh dear.
Estella. She said that to Friedolf, so he's just like,
But if I whisper it, how are you going to know that he likes you? And if you don't know that he likes you, nothing is ever going to happen.
Now, I'm about as inappropriate as they come. But even I know better than to do that.
he's had an interesting upbringing. The social cues and stuff don't really fall in here yet. Then again, I'm just not very sensitive to them, but that's my issue.
Oh, okay. Then I apologize.
Also, he could very well just be looking because, like, has he seen any other women here yet? Like, they just got here. I came here with you and Dev, so probably nothing.
Daisy is going to go inside and check on Saul.
He's probably like hiding in a closet.
Yeah, she's going to check all of the closets.
She knows how he gets.
Exactly. She knows how he is. She raised him.
Poor little bean. He's the only kinfolk among Garu, like, of children anyway.
Yeah. Then there's his mom.
Mm-hmm. Danielle also goes in to help her mom check on her brother. And
You check the upstairs closets, I'll check downstairs.
she nods. Yeah, I know the drill. Shakes her head.
At least there's no clothes in these closets.
Nope, the house is relatively bare, except for, the basic furnishings. So there's no clothes for him to hide behind.
Yep, she's gonna start checking closets.
Camden just kind of gives Friedolf a look.
Oh, we lost a Hannah.
We did. Camden
Yep.
kind of gives Friedolf a look like, it's a lot like what's in his overlay. You upset my brother.
I didn't mean to. I apologize.
He nods. I believe you.
Have returned.
Welcome back.
Apologies, I have no idea what the fuck happened.
It's very
It
rude
happens.
to announce.
Yeah, I got dropped. Call what? I think it's because it's raining. I don't even know. But
Mhm.
Estella say to Daisy before she goes in to look for her son, I'm sorry if I startled him. She's just like,
Not your fault, honey.
He'll look to Captain. I'm still learning social norms.
Apparently. He just kind of looks him up and down and goes in the house.
Let me guess, you're either Lupus or Metis.
Matters
That explains
from
it.
Helheim's Gate.
That definitely explains it.
He suddenly has Mauricio in his face, but not like in an intimidating way, more curious. He's looking in his eyes. Whoa, that's fucking cool. Figure out how to black my eyes out like that.
I
You know you can
make
do
it
that
hard
with
to see.
tattoo ink, right, Dad?
Yeah, but it burns like fuck.
Yeah.
I've already done that.
glare contact lenses, maybe?
I don't know. I'll come up with something. That's fucking wicked.
It makes it hard to see.
I can imagine.
It's called a deformity for a reason, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Still, though, my deed name's Creepshow for a reason. He winks at him. Gives his shoulder a squeeze.
Mine is a sinister.
He nods.
Estella chuckles again at the mention of his deed name, and she's like, that's the, she's like, I'm not going to say most interesting, but it's the most off the wall one that I've heard. It's intriguing for sure.
He gives her a smirk. That's just because of the way that I do some things. It's unconventional to some.
Maybe a bit of an understatement.
What?
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Estella,
I feel like Leon would be interested in your deed name and knowing where it comes from.
Estella's gonna look to Frida, and she's gonna like kind of shake her head at herself, kind of, and she's like, "We forgot to introduce ourselves. We're Shitty Garu."
Yeah, and it doesn't look like any of them gave a fuck about it. Like, all right, whatever.
She's like,
We live here, so
I'm sorry, y'all. Estella Gonzalez, Shadow Lord, Thayer, Clea, Hamid.
I'm Fridolf Vasilev. A thing is Tyr. Metis born under a full moon, Cleese of the nation, and child of Pegasus. I'm a guardian here.
Oh,
I know I was forgetting to add something to your overlay.
Mm. um, the two Gar that are still outside nod to them both.
Yeah, Arturo also just gives him a little nod. They were left with the three biggest.
They were. The two with huge size and, well,
Gonzalez.
honestly, not that much shorter.
You wouldn't happen to be related to Sebastian and Alyssa, would you?
My father is Sebastian's brother, so yeah. He's my uncle and Alyssa's my aunt. But we don't talk about my father here.
Didn't
And
figure.
she gives like a very fake smile, and it's on purpose. And she's like, "Cause he's a dick."
I didn't figure you did.
What now?
I didn't figure you did.
Like, yeah, I came out here a few months ago after hanging out with some BGs for a few years, getting some money together, and came out here to find the family. And she's gonna kind of motion over to Dev if he's still around, and she's gonna go, "Yeah, he and I actually worked together before I came here, and then he showed up after I got here."
Dev just nods, like, "Yep, that's the fucking thing that happened."
She's like, "So that was interesting, but he wasn't sent by Daddy Dearest, so we're good."
Hang on. Yeah, Dev nods and he says, No, it was not. I Alyssa is my best friend and she wanted me to come here. And kind of needed a fresh start anyway. Which you know why. Dev looks to Arturo.
Arturo just nods.
So here we are in fucking Ireland, as of all places I never expected to end up in.
I mean, fair.
I'm sure you didn't either.
Not fucking really. But hey. Who knows? Find some hot chicks over here, I'm sure.
I'm sure you can. Camden, for the first time, shows a little bit of emotion on his face. So he smirks at his brother and puts a hand on his shoulder and squeezes it. And he says, "Yeah, I'm sure you can find something to stick your dick in."
Ah, fuck off. You're just as bad as I am.
Estella snorts in laughter, and she's like, "Yeah, there are plenty of kinfolk on Sept. Or just regular people out of Sept if you're into that."
He leans in to Arturo and he says, "Who knows? Maybe we'll find something to share."
Estella cackles.
You know I don't mind sharing.
Mauricio shakes his head and goes inside.
He's got two boys that are,
I
Fucking
know.
knows.
Yep. No, he's aware.
Estella's actually gonna, if he had the jacket on in the photo, Estella's actually gonna ask Camden where he got his jacket. She's like, mine is getting a little worn. Where the hell did you get that?
He kind of looks at it, shrugs. I don't remember.
Ah, well, if you do, send me a link.
Probably
Sure.
bought it while you were fucking drunk.
Smacks him.
What?
Shut
It's
up.
fucking true.
Whatever.
Fucking hit me.
What are you gonna do about it?
Fucking hit you back.
Okay. He waits.
Gives him a playful jab to the ribs.
He gives him a smirk. I know you can do better than that.
What? I'm not trying to fucking hurt you.
Not today.
Not today.
He gives him a hug. No, you're probably right. I did buy it while I was fucking drunk. No clue
And
where.
it's funny, because that slap didn't fucking hurt him anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Because insensate to pain.
Yep.
You don't feel
Exactly.
pain
Nope.
until it's really bad. So if he's in pain, you know it's bad.
Right?
Shall we swap over to Daisy and them inside trying to find Saul? I assume by this point they probably found him.
Probably. Yeah. Sure, we can do that real quick before we switch to our next set of people
Yes.
that we need to intro.
That's going to be another one that's going to shock the shit out of Dev.
Poor Dev.
Right? Poor
I feel
Dev.
bad.
Because his fucking nephew's gonna be with them.
And his brother.
And his brother. Yep. I mean, like all the family showing up today. The fuck?
I mean, hell, the only one who hasn't showed up yet's AJ.
Yeah. He will eventually.
And he has good reason.
Mm-hmm. So
I will swap to
they
a
found Saul.
solo overlay of Miss Daisy.
Estella will poke her head into the house and be like, did you find the one that ran? Is he good? Like, is he okay?
She probably sat down in the closet with him.
Daniela will look to Estella and nod. Yeah, he's all right. He has his knees pulled up to his chest in the closet.
Daisy just sits down next to him, pulls him over into her.
Sorry.
Hey, it's not your fault, kiddo.
I know, but
You're shy. It happens.
he bites his lip and leans into his mom.
She kind of strokes his hair.
He was right.
Oh, trust me, I could tell.
He blushes again.
I'm your mom.
Okay, that's fair. We just got here.
So,
So,
do you know how long it was after I met your father that I told him I was in love with him?
he shakes his head.
2 weeks.
Wow.
That's
Did you
how long
hold?
it took me to finally get over myself and realize that it didn't matter how long I'd known him, that I was in love. Because I knew the moment I saw your father that I was in love with him.
He nods.
So don't let the amount of time that you've been here, that you've known her, hold you back.
Oh, she probably doesn't even like me anyway.
I will be right back. I gotta go move the baby into the bedroom. He passed out on my mom, apparently.
Okay.
So I will be right back.
That is hilarious.
I am so sorry. What happened?
That's okay.
What happened on my end? That's
Uh,
training. But what did I miss? Like 2 seconds.
Shayna had to BRB, so, and I also need to BRB, so you two can role play amongst yourselves for a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Fridolf kind of looks to Estella. I need to work on the social skills. I didn't want to scare Soul off.
You didn't mean to. It's okay. It's like you can't. It's like, dude, you can't help it. It happens. Like I'm not the most sensitive person. I don't really think before I speak. I've done that a lot. I just think maybe he's nervous in general. And she's kind of like got that questioning to her voice. She's like, I'm not sure, but you didn't mean it.
And now he knows to whisper, so he'll ask her to you like him.
I haven't said 2 words to him yet. I have no idea. He's pretty though.
I mean, that's what I meant. Looks wise, physically.
Oh yeah. And she kind of grins a bit, and she's like, "Yeah, he's pretty."
And he'll nod at that.
Baby transfer successfully completed.
Wait, what now?
Baby transfer successfully completed.
Oh, I thought you said. I heard baby something and then something else. I was like, what now?
But yes, I am back now.
And as Stella says again to him, she's like, social cues are weird anyways. I'm shit at them and I'm not metis. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It just happens.
And he'll
Your eyes
nod.
do look pretty wicked though. Like,
Thank you.
no problem. She's gonna sit down on the couch and be like, just chill for a minute, like, wait to
Arturo
see.
probably came in as well.
What now?
Arturo probably came in as well.
Oh yeah, she just like
Kind of looks at the couch. It's not going
Yeah.
to be big enough for me and my brother.
I didn't hear you. What?
He says that's not going to be big enough for me or my brother.
I'm back.
I can't
Welcome
really one up the couch. There's She's like, I
Yeah,
can't really
Arturo
offer more
makes
than
an
the couch.
attempt
And
to sit on the couch, but
oh
you know,
god, that's hilarious.
it's for normal people, not
Not bears.
not 6'10" bear men. So his knees are practically up at his chest. It's like, yep, knew this wasn't gonna work. Okay, standing back up.
Yeah, it's not much. She's like, it's not much different at my place. Y'all can stretch out on the floor. Like that doesn't sound comfortable at all. Like she's literally she's speaking out loud, like thinking out loud, and she's like, I don't know how many beds are in the house or how many other couches. I haven't been in this one before, but I do have.
Our furniture should be coming soon. So
Yeah. She's like, the two of you that aren't gigantic could or the she's
it's
like, the
just
two of
me
you that aren't
and
she's like, the rest of you that aren't gigantic could fit on the couch and then like the bed, but I don't know what y'all are gonna do.
There are 3 bedrooms in the house, so
okay. Did we want to continue the conversation between Saul and
Daisy,
Daisy?
yeah. We can, yeah.
But yeah, don't let that stop you, okay?
Yeah, and then he had said, she probably doesn't like me anyway. Because,
Oh, shut up.
low self-image is a bitch.
Do you realize how... I wish I could make you see you the way I see you. Because you are just as handsome as Arturo and Cam. You know that, right?
He just hugs himself.
She's gonna
Well,
hug him.
They didn't start out like I did.
I know, baby. I know. But hey, look how far you've come. And you were just as beautiful then as you are now.
He gives her a bit of a smile. I guess I could get out of the closet.
You could. Come on.
Hey, I almost said come out of the closet, so
She stands up and offers him a hand.
he takes her hand.
She helps him
stands
up.
He hugs her. I love you, Mom.
I love you too. Come on. She'll open up the closet door. She's kept it closed so that no one hears them talking.
And they probably wound up upstairs, so we come back downstairs.
So Fridolf will look kind of blushingly to Saul. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you.
He shakes his head. It's all right. Don't worry about it. I get like that sometimes.
Estella's gonna kind of.
I'll learn to be more socially normal, so that doesn't happen again.
He just shrugs like whatever, man.
Estella's gonna kind of look over at shrug over at Friedhoff and go, "Look, I've given up on normalcy completely on the attempt." And
Daisy just chuckles. Normal's overrated.
just a tiny bit, but I didn't mean to frighten you. She kind of had like a bit of question to her voice. She's like, "I didn't mean to frighten you or startle you."
He looks to her confused, like, no. he shakes his head. No, you didn't. I was just embarrassed by what he had said.
It happens. I introduced myself to some of you, but you had disappeared. She said that quickly, and she's like, "I'm Stella Gonzalez, Shadow Lord, Thairge, Hamid, Clea. I think that's all of it."
No, Gonzalez.
Arturo nods.
Saul nods. He knows the name, obviously. He extends his hand to Estella.
She'll shake his hand.
She will notice that pretty much every inch of skin is covered with tattoos.
She's gonna kind of take his hand and like pull it out like to the side of it, and she's like, "Where did you get your work done?" Like she's like, "Oh, this looks cool." Because any of them that she has is like shitty. If she ever had, I don't think she even has any. Estella doesn't have any. She's
It's funny
She
because
doesn't
the
have any
entire
yet.
Monroe family are fucking covered.
yeah.
They are.
Even Daisy has fucking tattoos.
Yeah.
Saul by far has the most.
Yes.
Yeah,
Covered
Estella has
fucking
like
head
a
to
list
toe.
of what she wants, but she hasn't gotten any yet.
Well, I got most of it done over in Boston. Some of it was done by you know, Razvan. I think Nix is what he's going by now.
I think I've seen some of his work on Instagram. I don't use Instagram very often, but it's mostly like artists and stuff.
Estella
on
knows
that
that.
page.
Estella knows that that's who Colleen is seeing.
Yep, that's Colleen's boyfriend.
He's in Leon's band.
Oh, wait. I couldn't even hear the fucking name.
Razvan.
I'm a dumbass.
It's okay. He has
Okay,
he has a very low, quiet, and deep voice. So
Okay. Well, Estella can hear, but Hannah is deaf.
it's okay. He said Razvan. Nix is what he thinks he's going by now.
And she's gonna look at him and be like, "I know him.
His brows go up.
He lives around here."
Fuck, he's here too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But yeah,
Well,
I can message Colleen to she's a friend of mine, his girlfriend. I can message Colleen and get y'all set up if you want. If you have more space.
Raz settled down. That's a fucking shocker.
Estella
Yeah.
kind of shrugged and she's like, I don't know. She's like, I don't know. He's Colleen's not the most settled person. She's out there. She's pretty cool.
I mean, not fucking, every person who comes into his fucking shop.
Saul raises a hand. Not me.
Okay, fine, not you.
He didn't fuck me.
I can't.
That's because you're a prude.
I can't presume.
Love you.
He's now red again.
Daisy
Estella's like, I can't.
smacks Arturo. Hey.
Estella says, I can't presume to know what Colleen and Raz's sex life is like, but prude isn't the word I'd use for that. Like, I don't know, but that's my guess. And she's kind of getting like nervous laughter, like, this is what we're talking about now.
Arturo just kind of looks at her. Topic of discussion making you nervous.
For people I've just met, yeah, a little bit. It's funny though.
Fair enough.
Saul just kind of glares at his brother like, shut the fuck up.
Fine. Shit. Pissed in your Cheerios.
You did this morning. You forget?
Fuck you.
Estella snorts again in laughter at that.
You missed Arturo pissing in Saul's Cheerios.
That sounds.
Okay.
That sounds meaner than what I did.
What did you do?
I embarrassed him. Remember?
Well, it's not as mean if it's not intentional. Yours wasn't intentional, so therefore Arturo's is worse than yours. And she kind of like holds her arms up like a, see what I did there? Like, eh.
Saul's my brother. I get to pick on him.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I hope it was intentional. I'm not sure how you would unintentionally piss in someone's.
You'd be surprised. I get drunk enough sometimes that I'm not sure what's the bathroom, what isn't.
I don't want to
Daisy
have breakfast with you.
Rubs the bridge of her nose. Trust me. The amount of times I found you pissing in the closet.
I don't want to have breakfast with you.
I think that's a good place to leave them.
I'm gonna do.
And there will be more howls of introduction. And they sound eerily similar, but there are distinct differences between the two voices. The first one that comes out is I am Marcus Konietzko, deeded Clave of the Night. Born on 2 legs under the full moon. Athro of the Shadow Lords. Myself and my family seek to stay at this sept. I really don't give a fuck who greets us.
At the
Oh, his
last
punk ass is gonna greet him.
at the last line, Estella's gonna look to Dev, and then she's gonna look at Creepshow Mauricio, and be like, "Is that one of y'all's?"
Nope. Shake their heads. Nope. And Deb is like, fuck no. No goddamn Konietzko.
And shockingly enough to Dev, Joaquin also howls out his introduction.
Dev blinks. Go ahead and do his introduction.
I'm Joaquin Cienfuegos, needed Storm's purifying rage. Born on 2 legs under the crescent moon, Cleeth of the Shadow Lords. Myself and my father seek to stay at the sept.
An eyebrow
Dev
raises.
blinks. And he goes, well, fuck me. That is one of mine. He's my fucking nephew. What the fuck? What? I have a lot of questions. And he starts to head that direction.
Yeah, he will see this group along with Joaquin.
Estella's like, "I'm not missing this."
They will meet up with Victor because Victor is like, why are there
Why the
Konietzkos
fuck
here?
is my family here?
Exactly. No.
And I love that, Marcus and Conrad's fucking camps could not be more different.
I know, right? It's great. So yeah, if
I mean, Dev knows Conrad
Stella's
because they're both bringers of light.
Yep, he sure does. So he goes over. Victor hangs back because, Dev very much outranks him. But he's still like, the fuck? Dev looks right at Castiel.
What?
Holy shit. What are you doing here?
Well, these 2 fuckheads were moving, so I figured I would too.
Did you know I was here?
No. Hi.
Hi. He hugs him.
Castiel is significantly larger than Dev, despite being the younger brother.
Yep. He also has huge size.
I couldn't change that.
All the big motherfuckers today.
And he does have that big, goofy fucking grin, too.
Dev still manages to lift him up off of his feet just a little bit.
Impressive considering he weighs like 300 pounds.
Dev has strength 5.
Fair. So does Conrad. So does Castiel. And Conrad and Marcus.
He's a fucking Athro rune. Of course all of his physicals are at 5.
Anyway, I suppose I should let these 2 introduce themselves. You know Joaquin already.
Hi. Yeah, he pats him on the head. Ruffles his hair.
He probably did not know Joaquin had a first change. Because he's only a
Probably
Cleus.
not. When did you
Fuck.
change?
Last year sometime. Fuck with my hair. Damn it.
Oh. At least you still have hair.
Fair enough.
Kind of.
At least I'm not
He
you.
kind of sadly rubs the top of his head.
It could be you, old man.
Could be. Fuck off.
I love you.
I love you. It's been a long time.
Fucking has. I was, what?
You have quite a fucking mouth on you. Yes.
Sorry.
You're the same age as Jesse. Jesse has a fucking mouth on him too.
Exactly. Don't
Kind of furrows.
don't come for me. I talk to Jesse on Facebook all the fucking time. I know he's got a damn mouth.
He shakes his head. Yeah, well, he's here, obviously.
Obviously. I also know about what happened.
He nods.
Fridolf looks at Estella. I don't get it. Everybody has mouth on them, otherwise they wouldn't be able to talk.
Fuck.
Even Victor fucking cracks up.
Estella's not gonna. She doesn't miss a beat, and she's just like. She kind of leans over to him and she talks quietly, and she's like, "It means they swear a lot."
Oh, okay. I shall nod.
It means I'm a sassy cunt.
Exhibit A, she says.
Victor grins and he's like, I like that one.
He winks at Victor.
Oh my god.
Everyone's a hoe
Victor
today.
was like, oh really?
Oh, Joaquin is a hoe. His dad might not be, but he is.
Victor is going to make a mental note of that.
But yes, I suppose I should let these two introduce themselves. Conrad chuckles a little bit. Dev and I already know one another.
That we do.
But you don't know my brother, Marcus.
He looks
He
to him
will,
and gives a smile.
He will step aside and let Marcus talk. He will extend a hand. Marcus Konietzko, Clave of the Night. Then again, I suppose you heard my introduction.
Yeah, you don't really need to do it again. I was
He
going to let you
will,
though.
pull Katya into him. And this is my wife and my maid, Katya.
Dev gives her a smile.
She will extend a hand.
And he will take it and shake it.
Her fingernails are perfectly manicured. Katya Konietzko. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You as well. Welcome. Well, I suppose since you've said you'd like to stay, I should let you on the sept. I'm not in
Castiel
any
chuckles a little bit.
not in any position or anything, but I am an Athro, so he shrugs. I figure if the warder had a problem, her ass would be over here.
I should hope so. And, about this time, Nate, Avery, and Autumn are probably pulling up to the sept.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a lot of fun.
All right, we'll just go. There are a lot of new people here.
So,
There we go. Got the ivy.
where did her overlay go? There it is. I was like, what the fuck? And Autumn. So, Autumn has decided to be the one to push Avery, even though Avery can push herself. She doesn't care. She's just gonna kind of maybe just rest her hands on the back of her wheelchair.
Exactly. Avery gets a little snippy when people try to push her now.
Mm-hmm.
So she
But she's hiding behind her wheelchair because there's something obvious about her.
mm-hmm,
Which I'm sure Avery kind of freaked out over a little bit.
a little bit.
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
And Joaquin's probably the first one to notice him. And his eyes just go wide and his jaw drops.
And Autumn has the same reaction.
Oh, fuck.
She blinks.
This is the first time Joaquin has been speechless this entire time.
In Estella's mind, Maeve is nearby because I'm guessing the reason she's hiding, and I'm guessing she'd be similar to Maeve in that way, so.
Well, Autumn was just picked up from the airport.
Yes,
by Avery.
Avery and Nate.
Yeah, but Autumn is like behind Avery's thing, so we can't see Autumn's full body right now.
No, you can't.
So
you
I'm
can see
thinking
from about the boobs up.
So I'm thinking that Estella is like, oh, Maeve's nearby. Because she got a nose on her.
Yes, the distinct smell of that's a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, this is the first time any of them have seen Joaquin speechless this entire time.
I mean, we just met him, so.
Yes, but he has run his mouth the entire fucking time.
And everybody notices that the girl standing in Avery's wheelchair looks just like Alyssa. Like, holy shit.
Yeah. She is basically a young Alyssa.
Uh-huh.
Estella's gonna look over at her and she's like, you're a cousin.
Avery chuckles and nods. This is my older sister, Autumn.
She
Mini
picks
Alyssa.
up a hand and waves, not taking her eyes off Joaquin.
Joaquin's going to kind of trip over his own feet a little bit and straighten up and brush himself off.
Dev's gonna chuckle at that.
Absolutely fucking nothing happened.
Yep, you are Castiel's son. Yes, you are.
She's gonna go over and hug Autumn. She's like, I'm Estella. I'm your dad's brother's daughter.
Hi.
And she's gonna whisper
as soon as Estella hugs her, she's gonna notice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she already kind of noticed, and she's gonna whisper to her. She's gonna be like, "That one, do it."
She nods.
She's like, "Yeah, I figured he's got his goddamn foot in his mouth."
And yeah, Friedhofer look at Autumn and with a big smile goes, Mini Alyssa.
That's an appropriate name. She does look very much like her mother. Jesus Christ.
She blushes at that.
Joaquin finally manages to make his way over. He's kind of collects himself for a moment. I had no idea that you lived at this sept.
Well,
He at that point notices. Did I? Was that? Fuck.
uh-huh. I just hear on the plane.
Shit. Do you need any help with anything?
Dev is squeezing Castiel.
Castiel's just like, fuck, I would be a grandfather. God damn it.
Estella's thinking in her head, do I need to remove them from the scene? Do they need to go is somebody about to get their ass beat? She
I mean, it's quite probable once Sebastian finds out.
Okay, so Estella's gonna be like, why don't you two come with me?
I think that we should talk.
I definitely think we should talk.
I would have sooner, but I didn't have your number.
And I didn't have yours.
Yeah, I know.
Probably shouldn't drink as much as I did.
Same.
Estella's gonna she's gonna whisper to Avery. She's gonna say send, or she's gonna just mumble over to Avery like, send Autumn my address, and Autumn, here's the key. Y'all go talk. I don't know how your dad's gonna deal with that. So like, I don't know where he is right now, but you're in the clear if you want to dip real quick.
Autumn nods like I want to talk to him before I talk to Poppy, please.
Yeah. Estella's
She looks
eyes are
to
kind of
Avery
wide.
she looks to everybody
yeah.
like, don't tell them.
She's like, you didn't see me, you didn't hear me, you don't know who I am. It's all good.
Avery just nods.
Estella looks at Avery and like, you were studying all day, weren't you?
What would I be studying?
I don't know, but you were studying today, Avery. Or you and Nate went to get a burger, something like.
I mean, unless I was helping Nate study.
That works. You were teaching Nate today.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
That one, like.
Castiel is just like, fuck me running. He is literally a mini-me. Because fucking Dev knows how young Castiel was when.
Uh-huh. and
Got
Dev,
Joaquin's mom pregnant.
Dev actually and is like, "Hey, he's older than you were."
Oh, fuck off.
What it's true. By 3
It's
years
older than I
even.
was, at least. Fuck. Hey, I fucking married her at least.
Well, do you want to meet her? Do you want to meet the woman that she's the spitting image of?
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Why not? Meet the fucking
'Cause,
future
well,
in-laws, probably.
Mm-hmm.
If you felt
She's
what I
also my
fucking
best
felt.
friend and my pack mate.
If you felt
Oh,
what I
I
just
felt
fucking felt.
I did. I felt that. But seems, yeah. Mhm. He nods. Victor is staring at fucking Conrad and Marcus.
Conrad's just like,
probably
what is your fucking problem, Victor? Get your ass over here.
he frown. Well, I mean, he has resting bitch face, so
Exactly. He has resting bitch face.
like-
He's always frowning. I mean, so do both of these two, but
so yep. He goes over and hugs them.
Marcus
Why?
reluctantly returns the hug. It's clear he does not do physical affection.
Yeah, Victor doesn't give a fuck. Like, you're gonna hug me, damn it.
He does. It's just very reluctant.
Why?
Oh, fuck. Katya wanted to get out of fucking Romania.
Oh, well, okay, that's fair. I want it out of that shithole as soon as possible too, but why the fuck did you come here? Out of all the places in the world.
You want the fucking truth?
Yes.
Katya took a fucking dart and threw it at a map.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Nope.
He looks at Katya.
It's not like I was aiming.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What would you have done if it landed in the middle of the ocean?
Thrown it again.
Oh,
Well, I took the fucking Donovan last name, so he shrugs.
Less attention that way, I suppose.
I mean, Liam is my dad.
Fair.
Doesn't matter that
That was clearly Conrad. Marcus just kind of rolls his eyes.
yeah, Victor's now ignoring Marcus. Like, whatever. Fuck that asshole. Like, anyway. He just kind of frowns like fucking Konietzko invasion.
It's not even all of them.
No, it's not.
Their brother is coming too. But he doesn't use the last name, so.
Nope. Victor hasn't realized that Val's there yet either. But he also used a different last name. Which, if you really think about it, Val looks a whole lot like Conrad and Marcus. Shit.
Could not be Marcus's, though.
No.
For reasons.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just saying that you can tell their family.
Oh, yeah. There's a reason they've been married since, Katya was 17 and they have no kids yet.
Mm-hmm. So Deb's gonna lead them back over to the cub area, or Alyssa is still in the garden. Hang on. Let me just put up her overlay for a second. There
Give
we
me
go.
all of the Alyssa. Ugh, God, she's so pretty.
All of it. Here. I'll even enlarge. There you go.
She's so fucking pretty.
And yes, she very much is. Fucking her and Autumn look like they could be twins instead of mother and daughter.
Yeah, Castiel just kind of pauses.
Dev nudges Alyssa and she looks up and looks right at Castiel. And Dev is like, "Oh fuck me." He clears his throat. This is my brother, younger brother, Castiel.
He extends a hand.
She stands up and wipes her hands off on her dress or on her skirt. And when she stands up, she's so tiny.
She is. She probably only comes up to, like middle of his chest, maybe.
Maybe. Like Autumn's even taller than she is.
Like Katya's tinier than her, but Katya wears heels all the time.
Alyssa's barefoot.
Though Katya's, angry that she's wearing heels right now because they're sinking in the dirt. And these were expensive.
Right. She takes his hand.
He is extremely cold.
She looks at him and looks up at him and kind of tilts her head.
Sorry.
You are very cold.
It's just something that has been a thing since I was as long as I can remember.
So you're not sick?
No.
Okay. I am Alyssa Gonzalez. Deeded dazzles the young. Was born to Shadow Lords, but I'm a child of Gaia.
He smiles. Interesting combination.
She nods. I'm a Galliard, an Athro.
I will let them do their own introductions.
She looks behind him. She hadn't even noticed there were anybody else with them.
Conrad will extend a hand. Conrad Konietzko. Indeed, it leaves none behind. Born on 2 legs, under the full moon, Athro of the Shadow Lords. I am a bringer of light, much like Dev.
She nods. It was nice to meet you.
And this is my twin brother. Marcus nods. Marcus Konietzko, claim of the night. Born on 2 legs under a full moon, Athro of the Shadow Lords. And this is my wife, Katya. She has taken her heels off and is now holding them.
Alyssa smiles a bit at that.
Because they are, $1,000 plus Louboutins that are now covered in dirt.
Mm-hmm.
She looks very peeved.
Alyssa's smirk widens just a bit.
Conrad looks over. You should have said something. I'd have picked you up. Oh, hush. I'm fine.
Alyssa furrows her brow, keeps her mouth shut.
When Conrad says that, Marcus tightens his grip on Katya ever so slightly.
What did Conrad say before the tightening?
Katya had taken off her heels because they were getting all dirty because they were sinking in the dirt, and Conrad said that she should have said something. He would have picked her up.
Ah, okay.
Marcus kind of looks around. Katya, my dear, I assume you want to stay at a hotel. If that's what you want. He nods. And then takes out his phone and starts doing something on it. Castiel this entire time has not stopped staring at Alyssa.
Alyssa only briefly looked at the others for their introductions and then has gone back to looking at Castiel. I'm the den mother here, so I'm on sept most of the time.
I have a son around here somewhere.
She chuckles at that.
He's a Cleeth. Still fucking blows my mind.
You don't look old enough to have a son who's Cleat.
I had him when I was 15.
She nods. My oldest, they're twins. They're 25.
You certainly don't look old enough to have twins that are 25.
She blushes.
I'm sure Dev's sitting here like, fuck.
Mm-hmm. He is.
Conrad is just rubbing his temples.
Friedolf just shrugs. My mom doesn't look like she's old enough to have me, but I'm Mattis, so.
It's true.
Oh, didn't. And he'll look down. Like,
So Dev packling Celissa, to which she just sort of glares at him and like, I know, thanks.
What? Someone else is gonna come wandering on out of the clubhouse. Where's she at?
Which she would have
There
felt.
she be.
She would have felt everything from Melissa.
Yep, she comes wandering out of the pack house like, what the fuck is going on?
She smiles to Samara.
Hello. We have a bunch of new people, I see.
We do. Apparently, Dev's family has come to visit, stay. I don't know.
Fun.
in Russian,
Looks Castile up and down. Gotta be this one. The other two are too broody.
Alyssa blushes very deeply.
in Russian, Fridolf looks in Samara and in Russian there's a whole fucking village coming in.
She giggles at that. Well, a lot came in the day I did too, so.
So Dev will smile to Samara and he'll say, "This is my little brother, Castiel Cienfuegos. He's a kinfolk."
It is a pleasure to meet you. I can definitely see the family resemblance. And it's about that time that another head pokes out of the cub house because his mom walked out. Don't do that. Come back. Yuri, or Peter, as he goes by here, pokes his head out. And the instant, Marcus smells that pure breed, he snarls.
Friedolf gets in between them.
Oh, so does Samara.
And so does Alyssa. Like, that is one thing to just completely break whatever spell she's been under. And
she
steps right in front of him.
Right up to Marcus. Touch my son, and I will end you. Do you understand me?
He is a cub.
So you're one of them, too.
She is a shadow lord.
I'm not one of them, but if you try to touch Peter, I'll help.
If she's his mother, given his pure breed.
She is a shadow lord. It doesn't matter what she was.
Grandfather Thunder has welcomed her among his people.
He shakes his head, certainly becoming less selective.
If you do not like it, you can go and get the fuck off my sept.
Conrad looks to him.
I realized I was muted. I'm so sorry. I said, Estella cut a glare at the same time that Friedolf has stepped forward, and then she said they didn't have a choice. And she was pretty much like ditto when Friedolf was like, I will help.
Conrad places a hand on Marcus's shoulder. She was saved by the bringers of light.
Yeah, Dev has even stepped up and said, and he says, I pulled her out.
That seems to calm Marcus a little.
And we rescued her children from the monster that is their father.
I suppose if my brother can vouch for them, then. Katya has kind of backed away a little bit because she does not like when Marcus gets angry. She has kind of gone around to another corner of the house.
Who has?
Katya.
Gotcha.
Estella will slip back eventually and make her way over, and she's like, he doesn't do that to you, does he? She's like mumbling very, very low.
If she's mumbling, Katya would not actually be able to hear her. Because she is hard of hearing.
Oh, goody. She's gonna offer to go to the restroom with her and wipe her shoes off. She's like,
She will nod.
I'll show you the restroom to wipe your shoes off. And once they go to the restroom, this is like club talk. It feels like it's, you know what I mean?
Right?
Like girls go to the restroom and pack. She's like, she says quietly enough that it's above a mumble, but like she had the door shut. She's like, he doesn't do that to you, does he?
No, of course not. And I'm gonna roll her bullshit.
Yeah, she's raising an eyebrow.
Okay, go ahead and perception and empathy
Okay.
to try and see through her very, very high manipulation subterfuge.
I think that perception 3. Oh no, 5d10. I don't know what the DC was, but
I don't think you're gonna get more than 7
no,
successes.
no. I had 2.
Katya's very good at bullshit.
Yeah, but you never know, Dice God and dice God taketh away.
Yes. But no, she very easily pulls the wool over Stella's eyes.
Yeah, Estella's like, she like lowers her eyebrow and she's like, all right.
Over on the other end, Friedolf will look at Peter and kind of go towards him. Oh, you okay?
He just nods.
I won't let him or anyone hurt you.
Sebastian had come out at this point, and noticed how upset Alyssa was, so he put his hands on her shoulders and just tries to calm her down. Which she does relax. Where'd Shayna go?
Oh, shit.
Um,
Did not realize I was
it's-
muted.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was a fail.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Mara will come over and take Alyssa's hand.
She leans into both of them, taking a breath. She bites her lip and looks at Castiel.
Yes, Mara can feel that. Shit.
So can Sebastian. He's like, whoa.
Castiel just kind of smiles a little bit. He kind of wants to go check on Katya, but he doesn't because he saw one of the other girls go after her. So
She looks at Castiel and she'll say, where are you staying?
I planned on getting a hotel room with this lot for myself and Joaquin.
Well, Dev and Jesse stay here, so you and Joaquin would be welcome to stay here too.
I am sure Joaquin would really like spending some time with his cousin again.
She nods.
he'll look to you. Castiel and guys, are you kind of in a lower voice? Are you all staying here because Marcus said you were staying in a hotel? Are you all staying in a hotel? Are you all staying in a hotel because Marcus said you were staying in a hotel?
Castiel's like, well, we had no plans set in stone, so
You don't have to stay wherever he goes if you don't want to.
he looks to Conrad. That right there is my best friend. Where he goes, I go. And vice versa. Conrad gives him a nod.
And that Friedhoff will nod then. Like, I like it. That I like.
Well, you can all stay here. Dev will look to Castiel and Conrad, and he'll say, "It's the place they gave me to stay in has plenty of room. So if you guys want to stay there, you can."
Conrad nods, as does Castiel. Marcus kind of nods to Conrad. Katya and I will stay at the hotel then. It's already paid for.
Alyssa seems a bit relieved that Marcus said that he would leave this up.
Yeah, so does Friedel.
Like,
Though
like him.
he's going with that girl, with that woman that seems nice. So, but at least he's not staying here.
All right. This scene has gone 2 hours.
Yes, and dinner is ready on my end.
And I have another scene I have to get done before work in 2 hours, or before I have to leave for work in 2 hours. So I will go ahead and call this one good here, with everybody dispersing to where they're going to be staying.
Yes.
So so with that, we will end our scene. Thank you, players, for playing, and thank you, watchers, for watching. We will see you next time. Goodbye.